Hi, it's Jen. I just washed my hair with some soap nut and baking soda and towel dried it. Now I'll put a towel around my neck because I've already mixed the color up. And start applying it to the roots. You can put the color in either a plastic or glass bowl. You can also mix the herbs, like I said before, with tea or coffee. If you use tea, that would be for hair growth. And it gives also, like if you use the chamomile tea, it would give a nice golden tone to it. If you use the hibiscus tea, it would give a red tone. Plus, it would help with um, hair growth. Also, coffee, caffeine is stimulator for the scalp, so it will help hair growth. Also, it will darken hair though, so if you have blonde hair, you might not want to be adding coffee. But if you have darker hair and you want your hair to grow as well and add a little boost to the scalp, caffeine does that. You want to make sure that it's thick enough so that it's not spilling down your face. That's always good. Oops, as I spill it. It's like karma. As soon as, what, law of attraction, as soon as you say something, here's you. I can't really see in this camera, so doing my best. That's the nice thing about this color though, you do not need to be perfect. It would be nice to be a little closer so I can see, because as it is, I don't always have a great time seeing, but I'm not up to glasses yet. I said before, I'm just doing the roots because I don't want all that color in the ends. The mixture I mix at the roots is not the same as what I use on the ends. On the ends, I'll just use like a nice, if I wanted it a golden tone, I'll mix like golden tones with it. And if I wanted red tones, I would do that. I'd mix red tones, purple, whatever. That's why this hair color is so much fun. You can change it up. Basically what I've been doing, because it's kind of I'm still learning different shades and how it works with how gray somebody is to virgin hair and white hair. All shades of hair color takes differently. And it also takes 24 to 48 hours to oxidize part of and if you get on the ends like I just did, no worries. Just mix it a little depth in that area. So 24 to 48 hours to oxidize, and you may have off tones in your mind. I mean, I always like neutral colors like grays, greens, blues, but sometimes if you're not looking for red tones, the undertones show up for, like I said, 24, 48 hours till it oxidizes out. The air helps it oxidize. It's nice if you have a friend that could do this for you as well. That's always fun. You could do each other's hair, set beauty care day, self-care day, and do each other's hair, like I just said. But the great part is you can also do it yourself. And you could change it up pretty easily, as you'll see along my journey. And when I said earlier that I'm against that idea of doing dreadlocks, what I meant was at this time, I love dreadlocks. I think that they are part of our lock into the universe. They have all our hair connected into one lock. And if you have coil hair or curly hair, like the curlier, the more the coil, the more in tune you are, is my belief. So I love dreadlocks. See, I just went off on a little philosophy of mine about hair, that I think that it is a connection to our higher selves, that it is part of our nervous system, or just like when you enter a room and the hair on your arms stand up, it's the first, your hair is the first thing to tell you if the area flight or fight, run. So hair is pretty important for connecting to your higher self, I believe. And dreadlocks is one of the ways to keep, because it locks in every hair. You don't lose any hair. Naturally, you can lose 50 to 100 or plus hairs a day. So when you have dreadlocks, everything gets connected and locked in. That's the idea. So you lock in all of your nerve endings, and it just becomes an antenna to your higher self. So I plan on doing dreadlocks. However, I wanted to heal my hair in the process and help it grow and see its journey of hair growth with herbs, and just heal my hair, because I have not been giving myself self-care. So I decided for a year I'll just have some fun growing my hair in, and then from there I'll do my dreads. Yeah, this one's a little runny. So again, that's has I didn't really measure. That's the truth. So that's what happens. You'll add a little more of this or that, but if I left it for a little while, it would thicken up, and then it would be perfect. But I just wanted to do this video because after this, I have to go feed and water chickens and pigs and stuff like that. So. And then you can do most of this by feel. If you miss something, it's really not a big deal. I mean, it's just gray hair. And the whole idea is that you're just naturally enhancing what you have. You're not trying to change anything. This isn't about masking who you are. This is like a treatment for your hair, and connecting, like as this is on your hair, it looks like dirt or mud, and it smells like earth. So it's not henna. So don't mistake this for henna. That's just one of the ingredients in here. One minor ingredient. Well, it's not minor. It's one of the three majors, but I mean, it's not the primary. where everybody always thinks herbal, they think henna. And there's nothing wrong with henna. The bad rap came from them putting PPDs in it and metallic salts and just like most healthy things. Somebody came along and poisoned it. It's by far the most healthiest thing you can put on your scalp and your hair. Like I said before, it detoxes, nourishes, replenishes, repairs, conditions, adds a layer on. That's why afterwards you might, because it's actually bonding to the hair shaft. And what happens is it might feel a little rough, but it will thicken. After 24, 48 hours, it settles down. It'll be smooth and harder, and you'll be like, wow, I can't believe it feels actually thicker, because it does. It actually osmosis to the hair. It bonds to the hair. That's what. That's why henna is important, because henna and cassia and a few other things help it bond to the hair. So, and like Marius there. So now you don't want it to dry up. So you can either run this all the way through to the ends, depending on what you're doing with your hair color. If you're just coloring your roots like I am, I don't want the color on my ends. So I'll mix up like maybe some cassia, Zysavis. Again, I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a conditioner, and aloe, which is a conditioner, and I'll put that on my ends. Or I can just leave it, or I could give it an oil treatment with a mask, or you could put your deep conditioner on. You could put yogurt on your hair. You could do eggs. You could get very, very natural now from this point on if you're not looking to like color your grace. Or you can also, one of my favorite things is to mix the ends, because you're not always looking, if you're not looking for color, you're just looking for conditioner, with coconut oil and coconut milk and that kind of ingredients, yogurt, any home ingredients that is nourishing for your skin. Avocado, honey is nourishing for your hair. So you could put all of that in combination, banana, and put it on your ends and have that as a mask on your ends. Or if you were doing like a red herbal hair color, you'd want to pull it all the way through to the ends and make sure that it's as, vibrant and fun as possible. So from here on out, I'm just going to shut this down because you don't need to see the rest. I'm just going to pretty much throw conditioner on throughout the rest. Oh, but one thing I am going to do, which you might want to see, is put it on my eyebrows. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Again, it really doesn't stain the skin, so they say that it does, but very little. It depends. I mean, if I put a lot of indigo in, you could have some fun eyebrows for a day or two. You can get it off with baking soda or something like that. Anyways, you get the idea. I'm gonna have to get a little closer because I can't see. Get on my nose now. All right, so this is herbal hair color. I hope you get to try it. I haven't figured out all the fundamentals on how I'm going to do it. It's really more of a like personal care, how I mix things up right now. I have some basic colors, but I'm still working on the fine-tuned details right now. See, right now, actually, it's the perfect consistency. If I would have waited a little longer. Okay, so have a great day. Thanks for watching.